Welcome back to Kpop Spotlight, the place where we dim the flashbulbs just enough to hear the real stories that lie beneath the glamour, perfection, and fame of K-pop. Crescent Moon. Today, we turn our gaze toward a group that once ruled the world stage, a group whose every move seemed untouchable, whose songs defined an era, and whose influence shaped an entire generation of fans. But now, as the lights shift and the industry evolves, a question quietly lingers: has their golden age come to an end? There was a time when their name alone could fill arenas in seconds. Every song they released climbed to the top of charts, every choreography sparked viral trends, and every comeback felt like a celebration of K-pop itself. They weren't just idols, they were a movement, a symbol of power and femininity that transcended borders. But recently, reality painted a different picture. Concert seats left unfilled, an album launch that failed to reach even 1,000 physical sales in its first week. Numbers that once told stories of victory now whispered of change. The contrast is startling. Just a few years ago, they were unstoppable, performing to roaring crowds, setting trends in fashion, music, and beauty. And yet now, the echo of those cheers feels distant. One concert saw entire sections closed off. The camera angles, once sweeping across oceans of fans, now cut tighter, closer, quieter. One headline read, "Half-empty arena." Another added, "1,000 albums, 1,000 questions." Fans who once screamed their names began to wonder in silence, what happened? Was it shifting tastes? Was it the saturation of an industry that moves too fast? Or was it something deeper, the natural rhythm of change that no star, no matter how bright, can escape? In truth, the story isn't about loss. It's about time, and how every artist, no matter how legendary, must eventually face it. For a group that once defined the sound and soul of modern K-pop, the challenge now is not about topping charts, but about finding purpose again. The question isn't, can they come back? It's, how will they transform? K-pop today is faster, bolder, and louder than ever. The stage that once belonged to a few now belongs to hundreds. Fourth-generation idols are rewriting the rules, armed with global fandoms, TikTok virality, and concepts that shift overnight. And amid that chaos, even giants can feel small. But perhaps there's power in that humility, a reminder that reinvention, not repetition, is what keeps an artist alive. Fans still care, deeply. Because beneath every fading headline lies nostalgia. The memory of what it felt like to dance to their songs, to grow up with their voices, to believe that they were invincible. That emotional connection doesn't die easily. It waits, quietly, for renewal, for a spark that reminds everyone why they mattered in the first place. In the end, the decline of one era doesn't have to mean disappearance. Sometimes, it's simply an invitation to step back, breathe, and rebuild. This group still carries history in their name, and legacy in their sound. And legacy doesn't fade, it evolves. So maybe this isn't the end. Maybe it's just another verse in a song still being written. Because even when the spotlight dims, true artistry finds new ways to shine, not through fame, but through resilience, creativity, and honesty. This story isn't about failure. It's about reflection, about facing the mirror and choosing to grow. And in that choice lies something even more powerful than popularity: longevity. Thank you for watching Kpop Spotlight. If this story made you think, feel, or remember, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification bell so you never miss another story that goes beyond the stage and beneath the fame. Stay curious, stay kind, and remember, Sparkle's every era has its rise, its silence, and its renewal. And every story in K-pop deserves its light. Purple Heart.